Today, I will take you to several locations in Seoul and show the scenery in real time. So let's go to the very first one. This is at Gyeongbokgung. Click here and you will see it. This has music that I do not like, so I muted it. And you can see them in motion here. Let me close this to make it larger. Here we go. So here it is. You can see the people here. If you show the scene in 4K monitor, you can actually make out the person's outline. So what it means is that if you take a large banner or something and unfurl it, then it will be visible here. Once I walked by this path here, and I could see myself walking as a dot. But if you have some umbrella or banner, then you will be seen. What's more, you can go back in time. So what is up to, say, you can see those numbers, right? So you can go up to 12 hours. So if you go up, so you can see it, what it was like 12 hours ago. And middle of the night and dawn and so on. So if I click here, then I will go to live here. If I click here, I go back to the real time here. So you will be able to go to your hotel and turn back the time. I thought it was frozen, but it was moving. Okay. So you can turn back the time and record the screen, and you can see yourself. If you do some screen capture software, such as Camtasia or OBS Studio, then you will be able to capture yourself in action in this video here. So that would be a neat thing. Another thing I'd like to point out is that these mountains are at different distances. You can tell it's kind of bluish hazy, big haze because it's further away. So you can check, this is a good way to check the fine dust situation in Seoul. Korea, entire Korea goes under the yellow haze of fine dust particles. They not only block the view, but they are bad for your health as well. They publish these numbers here. You can see it in weather forecast, but here you can have a direct observation of how bad it is. Except you cannot tell whether it's a foggy day or pollution day, because both of them block the light here. So let me show you what we are looking at. Of course, we are looking at Gyeongbokgung here, but at each of the link here, I also give you the Google Earth of that position. So you will be able to go there and see it. So that's what we are looking at. Unfortunately, Google Earth doesn't render the buildings in 3D, but it does render the terrain correctly. So that's what we are looking at. So now, let me go out here. Now you can see that these mountains, see, we are seeing from somewhere, see, we are at the Gyeongbokgung, and there's a tall, high-rise building somewhere in this corner that is looking down at Gyeongbokgung. That's the perspective we have. But these mountains you see behind, this one is near, so that mountain is this one. But the ones that you see behind here, this one, is, I think it's this, actually, you can just simulate it to see who shows up. I think it's this one that you're seeing it. You're seeing it from this angle, even lower angle. So I think it's this one you're seeing. Right? That one is this one. So you can see the distance from this building to here versus this building to there is at least a factor of 5 or 10. No wonder. This looks so much hazier than this. So it's a good way of checking. And also you can, if you go near here, you can check the traffic as well. Okay, let's go to the next spot. The next spot I want to show you is a Seoul역 광장, the Seoul train station. Let's go there. Let me close other ones. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I have the Google view for you. It's this one. Again, the buildings are not rendered, so it's kind of anticlimactic. But you can see they are the same spot, right? So you can see what's behind all this, and you can have a better perspective by zooming out and turning over like this. If you happen to coincide the satellite's angle with your tilt of the map, then you can have an illusion of 3D of these buildings here. So that's what you're looking at. Here's the Gyeongbokgung that we were looking at. Next one I'd like to show you is a Hangang live cam. And I will open the Google Earth at the same time. Okay, so you are looking at the Hangang, and you may wonder, what angle am I seeing this from? So thank you for asking. You are seeing from here. Here. So better view would be something like this. So these islands here is an entertaining place. So if you are a tourist, by all means, please visit here. And that's these things here you see. Okay. On grand scheme of things, we are looking at this way. So this is the, here we go. This is the north side of the river. Here's the W. And then we are looking at the, I think it was this part. Incidentally, here this doesn't show, but I wanted to show here. The lower deck of this bridge goes under the water when the river level rises. So this is called the sinking bridge. And you can see Yuksan building here. Okay, the next one we want to look at is the another view of Hangang from the UN village. So let me open the Google Earth as well. So it's this view. Okay, so here's the Lotte Tower, standing tall indeed, doesn't it? So this is the Google Earth view. To have some perspective, you can do this, and you can see the W of the Hangang shown here. So this time we will go straight into Namsan. So let me close these and go to Namsan Tower. So I will go here and also show the map here. This is a very good corner office view, I would say. So you may want to play this on a large monitor in your home or in your office and make yourself believe that you are sitting on a top floor of some high-rise office building. So here is the Cheongwade. Gyeongbokgung is here. So you're looking at it from distance. And all the mountains that you saw peeking out of this mountain is actually pretty distant. So this is what I use to measure the cleanness of the air. See, each mountain is quite far apart. I will show you shortly. So I can count how many peaks. I think there's another one that I don't see today. So to understand what we are looking at, let me show you. So here's the Namsan Tower. Let me show you. This will be more realistic. So Namsan itself is no joke to climb. It is a mountain. And if you go there, and there is this observation tower, and there is a camera on this tower that is seeing this flat area, and that's this flat area that fills this view here. I feel you don't need to show this much. Oh, here's a good place to show yourself, because this one, except this doesn't go back in time. Too bad. You got to ask somebody to, or you got to set up your computer to record the screen and then start doing your acts here. So if you go here, that's why we are looking at. But if you look further, lower the angle, then you can see the scene that you are seeing here. I told you here is the Cheongwade, the Blue House, and Gyeongbokgung, and that is here. So I should align it this way. This will be more accurate. If I lower it, then I think it will become more accurate. Let me see. So then you can see these mountains here. So I was telling you that this, and this, I see how many peaks I see as the way of counting, measuring the air quality. Let me show you how far apart they are. So here, seen from here, they look about the same. But if I zoom out like this, and then lower it, you can see this is quite far. See, here's Namsan. So I'm measuring from here to here, for example. Where did it go? Let me have a ruler. So here. If I go from, let me have yellow so that I can see better. So here we go. Okay. So here's a Gyeongbokgung Palace. Compare that with this peak. And compare that with, I think it's this peak. Or was it this peak? Something along that line. So let me go back and show you here. So if I see this way, where's the Namsan? So let me go close to the Namsan so that I have the right perspective here. And then I tilt it And that's the mountain up here. So this. I think I can see this part. This mountain is, I think it's either this one or that one. So nonetheless, so you can explore yourself by clicking on the links I provide and then see how far you can see. Okay, and one side note, you realize there's a lot of mountains. In fact, it's mountains all the way. And you can follow this mountainous terrain and go pretty far. And before you know it, you're in North Korea. Don't believe me? You're in North Korea. So in fact, when the Kim Shin-jo came from the north to assassinate President Park, they walked all the way through the mountains. But now you see how they could do that. It is connected. Where's my W here? So the President Park was at the Blue House, which is, I got to orient myself here on top of this dip. So it's here. So this is his office here. And if I zoom out from here and see the terrain, you see, it's mountain all the way to North Korea. Here, I think this is the border. Here's the Kaesong. This is North Korea. So anything above this line is North Korea. And they just came through the mountain. So now you kind of, you realize how mountainous this country is. The other live cam is on the Hangang River again. I think we saw this before. And another one is this. Kind of makes you wonder, why in the world would you have this and so on? But those who are doing data science and image processing, this is a good way of doing some study on the compliance of traffic rule in Korea. You can see the guys running the red light. You cannot see the lights here, but by the behavior of other cars and the timing, you can know when the red light came on. And you can see how many are violating and how many are doing this. And there are many things can be gleaned having this video here. So I wanted to introduce you to the availability of this video. But don't take my word for it. I provide you all these links here, so please go. This is in the description. Please go and click and explore yourself. Many of them can go back in time, so you can see what it was like at night and during the day, regardless of your time zone. You don't have to stay up to see these live videos. This cannot be everything. There must be many that I missed. So if you know of any other live camera, please share with us in the comment section. Thank you.